Hello, everybody. Welcome back to How I Heal Everything. I am Kimberly Palm, and I am a health coach, life coach, spiritual teacher, healer. And this is my third channel. My other two are both called Spiritual Growth Journeys. One is on Rumble, one is on YouTube, and those are dedicated to spiritual topics. This channel is dedicated to helping you to heal your body, your mind, and your spirit. Thanks for joining me. So today's topic on this channel is basically, let's grab my notes here. I'm not a scripted kind of person, just so you know. So today we're going to talk about the 5 keys to self-healing. 5 keys to self-healing. Let's get started. All right. Number 1, in order to heal your body, mind, and spirit, you need to understand, why are you having illness in the first place? I actually have, I have 3 best-selling books, and in one of them, which is called Ascension 101, I actually have a chapter talking about why people get sick and why they die, and there's a lot of reasons for that. And then my book, The Real Fountain of Youth, which is an intro to my peace stress management system. That one is the main reason. So 98% of illness is supposedly caused by stress. And when we say stress, it's not just emotional stress, it's physical, emotional, chemical, and environmental stresses. Okay. So chemtrails could be a stress. Poisonous stuff or herbicides being sprayed on the vegetables that you eat, that is a stress. Anything that you put in your body, on your body, or into your mind, or your thinking, whether it's your thoughts in your brain, or it's events that happen to you, or it's even things like the fluorescent lighting in the grocery store, those are all stressful to your body. Stress could even be things like over-exercising or not exercising enough, eating the wrong foods, drinking a lot of alcohol, smoking, taking drugs. There's so many different things that can cause you to get sick. And those are all stressors to your body, you know, besides the normal traumas and emotional stresses that we all have. And so the main things that are going to make you ill in your body is going to be the stress. It's also the main thing that's going to prevent you from healing. And I'll get into that in a minute. But there's also a lot of other things that can cause you to get sick in your life. You can have traumas from past lifetimes, believe it or not. For some of you may not subscribe to that belief system, but I do. And you could have come into this life from a life where you had your head cut off in the guillotine in France. And as a result, you have throat problems all the time in your life. As a spiritual teacher and healer, I've been working with people for many, many years on this type of thing. And you would not believe how many people come to me with health issues that were related to past life traumas or past life stress or past life curses. Even they had a curse put on them. I've even had clients come to me with family curses that have been passed down generation after generation, where they had a curse put on somebody that every firstborn or first impregnated baby was going to die in the womb, you know, so everybody lost their first baby. I've seen those types of things. I've seen so many things. There's a lot of supernatural stuff. That's why I have a whole channel called Spiritual Growth Journeys, because we are a body, mind, and spirit. We're not just a body. And in order to heal the physical body, you have to also heal the spiritual body as well, and the energy body, because we are made of energy, frequency, and vibration. So basically, now that you kind of have an idea of what causes the illness, is the different types of stressors, whether it's bad food, hereditary. 2% of illness is supposedly hereditary stress through your ancestors. So, for example, my grandfather was escaping the Bolsheviks in the Bolshevik Revolution, and he had to go hide in the swamps, and he developed kidney disease. He wound up passing, he didn't have kidney disease as a genetic thing. He got that from trauma. He watched everyone in his village get gunned down in front of him, and it was very traumatic. And so the trauma goes into the kidneys. Kidneys will hold on to trauma. And then he got kidney disease from hiding in the swamps. He got sick and it ruined his kidneys. He probably got a bad infection or something back then. And we're talking turn of the century, 1900s. So my grandfather passed that kidney disease down through to for future generations. So now I have family members and cousins who have kidney disease, and they have it because it was passed down that way from that trauma. So trauma has a huge impact on your body, mind, and spirit, and it has a huge impact on whether or not you're going to be healthy and whole, or you're going to be sickly in your life. So the 5 keys to self-healing are: number 1, believe in yourself and believe that you are going to heal. Because if your mind controls your body, everything you think has an impact on your body, your energy body, and your spirit, all the time, 24/7. Every little thought that comes in your head, your positive thoughts vibrate at a high frequency, which creates healing, and your negative thoughts vibrate at a low frequency, which creates sickness in the body. And so if you believe that you're not going to heal, if I were to tell you, if you take this particular vitamin, it's going to heal your nerve pain in your feet, and you don't believe that that's going to help you, it won't help you. And that's why we have the placebo effect. I could give you a sugar pill, and I can say it's a drug or it's something, and you can take the sugar pill, and if you believe that it's going to heal you, you will have a magical healing. Why will you have a magical healing? Because you believed that you were going to heal. So the number 1 key to self-healing is belief. You have to believe in yourself. Okay. So that is the most important thing of all. The second key to self-healing is advocating for yourself, empowerment. I think I mentioned this possibly in my intro video on this channel, but when you go to the doctor, you cannot expect them. They don't know all the answers. And I learned this the hard way, that they know very few answers at all, actually. And so after going from doctor to doctor, I learned that I have to be accountable for myself. I have to advocate for myself, and I have to be empowered to take back my own health, not put my health into other strangers' hands, whether it's a doctor or anyone. You cannot put your health in other people's hands. You need to be empowered. You need to advocate for yourself, and you need to be accountable for your own problems. Okay. And so what does that look like? Well, it means that when you go to the doctor's office, take everything they say with a grain of salt. If they say, oh, you have stage 4 cancer, you need to go get 2 or 3 more other doctors to check you over and make sure that you do, because I can guarantee you that a lot of the times they tell you you have something, and 2 other doctors say you don't have it, and you don't, because it happened to me over and over again. And so you need to advocate for yourself. You need to empower yourself with knowledge. Knowledge is your weapon. It's the biggest wisdom and knowledge. That's why King Solomon, was given all the riches, because when God went to him and said, what do you want? He said, well, I just want wisdom. And he didn't ask for money and material objects and a whole harem of babes or anything like that. He just wanted wisdom. And that's because knowledge is power, and knowledge is priceless, and you can rule the world with the right knowledge. So it's really important for you to empower yourself with knowledge. The third key to self-healing is putting in time and work. Okay. You can't sit on the couch and expect, boom, you're healed. Nothing, is going to happen. There's an old saying that is, God helps those who help themselves. And that is because you have to put the work in. The universe wants to see your work. It's really, really, really important. And I have a lot of clients who come to me for, spiritual sessions and life coaching and health coaching, and they expect me to wave a magic wand and make their health issues go away. They'll be riddled with health issues. They'll be like a total train wreck. And I can't wave a magic wand and make it go away. You have to do the work. What I do is I give my clients and you on this channel tools to help you and arm you so that you can help yourselves. But you have to help yourself with the tools. You have to follow through. If you don't follow through, then you're not going to heal. Okay. So it's going to take time and work. You have to put the time and the effort into healing yourself and not expect a magic wand, because it's just not going to happen. You can pray. Prayer is really powerful. And I have seen miraculous healings where people put their hands on somebody and prayed over them and they were miraculously cured. But that is a very rare event that happens. If it happened to everyone, we wouldn't have hospitals anymore. We wouldn't have medicines and drugs anymore. We wouldn't have doctors anymore if we could just all lay our hands on someone and heal them. So it's a very rare occurrence, and you cannot expect it. You just cannot expect it. So first of all, step one was believe. Step two is put in the time and the work. And step three is research. Okay. So every time I have symptoms of anything, whether it's a nerve twitch or pain in my back or a muscle spasm or a headache or anything, I go online on the internet or open up all my medical books and I start reading and researching and looking for information. I'll put in the symptoms, I'll get stuff, and then I'll try to fine tune it to figure it out. I will not call a doctor unless I'm really desperate. I will usually diagnose myself and treat myself over and over again. I will only go to a doctor when I need tests. I need blood tests run to see if my cholesterol's high, that type of thing. I need to see if my thyroid is slow. I will go to a doctor to get the tests run. And then once I get the results, I will turn around and I will research what supplements, what energy healing modalities, what alternative holistic modalities can I use to heal my body, mind, and spirit. So that is what you need to do to succeed in self-healing, is research everything. And don't believe the first thing you read. You want to compare and contrast notes from different people. There may be 4 or 5 different sites that all tell you to heal a specific problem a different way. And that's fine. Just make sure that you do your research. And when you do follow through with whatever they tell you to do, make sure that it works for you. Make sure it works for your body. The fifth key to healing, the most important key to healing, is removing all of the blocks. Okay. You need to remove the blocks to your healing. And I talked about that earlier. Stress is a huge block to healing, but there's also your belief systems. If you don't believe you're going to heal, you're going to block yourself. So you got to remove that. There's also money blocks. Lots of people are financially stifled. And you know what? One of the things I teach my clients in my business is how to manifest financial freedom. How to attract all that money into your life and prosperity and good things into your life. So you can remove that block by learning how to manifest what you need. God is amazing. The universe is amazing. The angelic beings out there are amazing. And when you ask for help, they will help you to create whatever it is in your life. And we are the co-creators with God of whatever it is that we want to happen in our life. So it's really important. There's also things like emotional trauma that can be blocking you. So you need to do healing work, maybe with a therapist, a mental health therapist, or like an energy healer, or somebody like that. Do like theta healing or EMDR or tapping, what they call emotional freedom techniques, EFT. There's so many ways you can get rid of traumas. There's all kinds of trauma coaches out there. My best friend is a trauma counselor. And there's so many ways you can heal that, but those are the types of blocks that will keep your body from healing as stuck trauma. Grief is a big one. You got to remove grief. You got to deal and process all your grief. Basically, what it boils down to is you need to learn how to process and heal all your emotional baggage, because as long as you have emotional baggage and emotional issues, you're going to block yourself from healing your body. So again, to just review these, number one key to healing is believe you can heal. Number two is advocating for yourself and empowerment. Number three, putting in the time and the work to actually heal yourself. Don't expect others to do it for you. Don't expect a magical bomb to come out of the sky that's going to heal you. You know, number four, research. Number five, remove any and all blocks to your healing. So that is pretty much what I wanted to talk to you about in this video. And you can learn more from me on my other channel, which is Spiritual Growth Journeys. If you're interested in that type of thing, you can find out more about my books and even schedule a class. I have all kinds of classes on my website, which is spiritualgrowthjourneys.com. I've got energy medicine healing workshops to give you tools. I have lots of tools on there so that you can heal yourself. And you can also schedule a private session with me if you need me to do medical intuitive work with you, if you need the health coaching or life coaching or any of that type of thing, spiritual coaching. Feel free to check out my website. It'll be down below in the description, spiritualgrowthjourneys.com. And again, please like and share this video so it's seen by more people. It took me 3 or 4 years to build up my other channels. I've got thousands of people on there, and this channel, I'm just starting from scratch. So I really appreciate you helping me to get people over here so I can help as many people as I can. And I will keep putting out as much content as I can each week, hopefully 1 or 2 or more videos each week. Also plan to have on experts, lots of health experts on this channel that will talk about all sorts of amazing healing topics for your body, mind, and spirit. And thank you much for joining me here. I hope to see you next time. Bye-bye.